Turning up the fuel. Comes up a lot. And I got 2 pumps. Neither's been messed with. I got a truck that's all stock, and I got another truck that's been turned up. So let me show what we're talking about, and I'll show you on the trucks. Okay. On the injection pump, drive gear off the cam gear, hydraulic head. This is the fuel density compensator. Now I'm going to talk about that in another video. Right here is the fuel rate. Now there's something else called the droop screw. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the fuel rate. You see how there is a safety wire on there. Safety wire on that. There's a lock nut and a nut. This shaft, this one has no recessed hex head in there. Some have a 3/32. This one does not. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so this one's not been turned up. This is safety locked. So you see what we're talking about. This one, you can't even see that much because it's got this cover on there. This cover is also safety wired. So the military had 2 ways you should not get to this fitting. Don't turn it up. Okay? So there's your warning. Now, over here is a stock M35A2. And this still has the cover on it. Get the screwdriver. Cover's still there. So this cover is still on. It's not safety wired, but the cover's on. I didn't bring I'm not planning on pulling that off. This one's stock as far as I'm aware. The FTC is not bypassed. I'm going to do a video about that too. But that cover's on. That's my new to me whistler, which I think we're going to call the toy store whistler. Then you got my truck. My truck, it's been turned up. Not by me, though. Service did that when we were dragging these things back from Oklahoma City. You can see that the safety wire is gone. All you got to do is loosen this. It's a 1/2 inch nut. And there is no recessing of this one for a hex either. Some of them do. Some of them, just isn't on the outside. It's inside. Without the FDC, there's a different cover on here. No fuel density compensator. Then the adjustment's inside. I'm just talking about the ones with the external adjustment. So you got to loosen that nut, and you want to tighten this one. Trouble is, a normal wrench is way too big to fit in there. That's on the lock nut, but I can't even get on a normal wrench is too thick. What you have to do is either move the lock nut out enough or line it up so you can get them both on the same one. And all you want to do is one flat, as in this is a 6-sided nut, right? You want to turn 1/6 in and go drive it. If you have, I would suggest if you do more than one flat, not turns, flat, 1/6 of a turn. If you do that, go drive it. If you're running clean diesel and you weren't smoking before, you might be smoking now out the pipe. Who knows? But an exhaust gas temperature gauge, EGT, and a boost gauge are both highly recommended and almost required if you go turn it up too much. So all you're going to do is just turn that, loosen the lock nut, turn the other jam nut or the other nut one flat. That's it. That is how you turn up the fuel on a multi-fuel. Go drive it. If you have an exhaust gas temperature gauge, EGT, pyrometer, whatever you want to call it, pyrometer, and a boost gauge, stay below 11 or 1200 RPM, or degrees, just like any other turbo. I don't have that on mine. Mine's been turned up one flat. And yeah, there's times I'm wanting power, but I was on the floor the whole time dragging this thing back for more than an hour. I didn't burn anything up. I don't want to turn it up any. Okay. That's it. Turn the fuel up.